Yo, fundamental raps. It's that DNA flow, double helix style. Check it out, look. Double helix twisting, blueprints in the code. 4 bases locking, that's DNA mode. A's pair with T's, C's link with G's. That's the recipe of life flowing through the genes. Chromosomes stacked, 23 pairs. Half from the mother, half the father share. Genes can turn on like a light switch spark. Some stay off, never play no part. Traits passed down like the color of your eyes or the curl in your hair, yeah, it's all in the design. Mutations can happen when the letters misalign. Some stay silent, others alter the design. Proteins built when the code gets read. Ribosomes cooking what the RNA said. Genotypes the code, the phenotype's the art. One writes the script, the other plays the part. DNA's the script, RNA's the note. Ribosomes read it, proteins get wrote. Copies made faithful when cells divide. Genome preserved so the species can thrive. Alright you guys, now that you've heard the song, I want to break this down just a few bars at a time to give you a better understanding of what you just listened to. Let's get it. Double helix twisting, blueprints in the code. 4 bases locking, that's DNA mode. DNA is often called the blueprint of life because it contains the instructions needed to build and maintain living organisms. DNA has a twisted ladder shape called a double helix. The sides of the ladder are connected by 4 nitrogen bases: adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine, which are commonly represented by the letters A, T, C, and G. A's pair with T's, C's link with G's. That's the recipe of life flowing through the genes. The DNA bases pair in very specific ways. Adenine always pairs with thymine, while cytosine always pairs with guanine. A helpful mnemonic is AT equals always together, and CG equals companion genes. These specific pairings help DNA maintain its structure and allow genetic information to be copied accurately. Genes are sections of DNA that contain instructions used by cells. Chromosomes stacked, 23 pairs. Half from the mother, half the father share. DNA is organized into structures called chromosomes. Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, for a total of 46. We inherit 1 chromosome from each pair from our mother and the other from our father, which is why we share traits with both parents. Genes can turn on like a light switch spark. Some stay off, never play no part. Not all genes are active all the time. Some genes are turned on and are being used by the cell, while others remain off. This process helps determine which proteins are made and which traits are expressed. You can think of genes like light switches that can be turned on or off depending on the cell's needs. Traits passed down like the color of your eyes or the curl in your hair, yeah, it's all in the design. Traits are characteristics that can be inherited from parents. Examples mentioned in the rap include eye color and hair texture. The genes we inherit contain instructions that influence many of the traits we observe in ourselves and others. Mutations can happen when the letters misalign. Some stay silent, others alter the design. A mutation is a change in the DNA sequence. Sometimes mutations have no noticeable effect and are called silent mutations. Other times, they can change how a gene functions and may affect an organism's traits. A useful way to think about mutations is as changes or typos in the DNA's genetic instructions. Proteins built when the code gets read. Ribosomes cooking what the RNA said. Proteins are built when genetic information is used by the cell. DNA contains the original instructions. RNA carries a copy of those instructions, and ribosomes read the RNA message to build proteins. A helpful mnemonic is DNA equals script, RNA equals note, protein equals product. Genotypes the code, the phenotype's the art. One writes the script, the other plays the part. Genotype refers to an organism's genetic code, the information stored in DNA. Phenotype refers to the observable traits that result from that code, such as eye color, or hair type. A helpful mnemonic is geno equals genetic script and pheno equals physical performance. The genotype provides the instructions, while the phenotype is the visible result of those instructions being expressed. Quiz time, baby. Yeah, you heard it. If you've made it this far in the video, you're ready for the quiz. There's going to be 10 multiple choice questions, and you're going to have 5 seconds to answer each one. Don't forget to pause if you need to. All right, let's get it. DNA's the script, RNA's the note. Ribosomes read it, proteins get wrote. Copies made faithful when cells divide. Genome preserved so the species can thrive.